we think about the future, I hope people can really enjoy what today brought us.
I know, today, not too bad. Pretty typical mid-July kind of day, but ahead, whew, turning toward the hot and humid note. We'll take a quick look outside our Elgis Roofing River cam. Just a few fair weather clouds here and there, really nothing of note. Winds are currently out of the south, right around 10 to 15 or so miles per hour. And because our winds are out of the south, we have seen an increase in our dew points from 4 even up to 9-degree difference up in Janesville, with dew points currently sitting into those upper 60s to even some middle to lower 70s. Temperatures right now, pretty much where we should be after this time of year, in the mid-80s. And the only thing of note on our Anderson Kia Max storm tracker across the state line is a lot of the burnt orange. That is a heat advisory that will go into effect 10 a.m. tomorrow and will continue all the way until 10 p.m. tomorrow as well, with heat index values likely topping out near 105 to 110 degrees. But we are keeping track at least something a little bit more localized down to the south and west near southwestern portions of Iowa. There is a system that could potentially bring us some showers and thunderstorms as early as tomorrow morning. But with it, the chance, maybe about a 10 to 20% chance or so. Not overly excited tonight. I think will likely just be partly cloudy for us, down to a low of 72 degrees, so still very warm, and I would recommend not having those windows open here tonight. Even with those rain chances, it is going to be a very warm 72 degrees. Now, progressing on into our Wednesday, heat and humidity are going to be the major story. We'll see plenty of sunshine, winds out of the southwest gusting near 20 to 25 miles per hour. Highs will likely top out into those middle to lower 90s, with dew points likely topping out into the middle and upper 70s, and maybe even places near cornfields could potentially even approach that 80-degree mark. And the combination of the heat and humidity will lead our heat index values likely to top out again near 105 to 110 miles, or 110 degrees, not miles per hour, excuse me. And man, it is just going to feel oppressively hot, and not much of a break heading into the evening and overnight portions of tomorrow, with our heat index values likely staying near that 80-degree mark throughout the entire night. However, there is some relief that we will find heading into our Thursday, but the question is, when exactly will that be? For us, right around 2:30, Timecast has us at 106 degrees, feels like in Rockford, but 77 degrees in Freeport, and that has to do with a cold front coming through, delivering some showers and some thunderstorms. Now, with these, timing is going to be everything. A little bit later on, almost all of us will likely have another heat advisory, but if it comes a little earlier, then we may avoid the bulk and the biggest portions of the heat. So Wednesday by far is looking like the hottest day out of the bunch. But any storms that develop for our Thursday likely could be strong to severe with just the amount of energy in the atmosphere. We are sitting in a marginal 1 out of 5 risk, with winds being the primary threat, and that's going to be the beginning of our shower and storm chances. We do have more storm chances for our Friday and our Saturday as well, so any weekend plans, you'll want to keep an eye on the radar. And with it, any of these storms may be on the strong side with just how much heat and humidity is in the atmosphere, and even some heavier rainfall, especially on Friday as possible, with some potential for some localized flooding. So definitely keeping a close eye on it. We'll recommend downloading our WIFR First Alert Weather app to kind of keep you up to date with any watches, warnings, or anything of that nature over the next coming days. Do have the first out there for tomorrow and our Thursday for the heat and humidity. High of 84 then for us on Friday, with some heavy rainfall possible. 84 on Saturday, up to 90 degrees once again for our Sunday. Let's take a quick look outside our benchmark exterior sky carp cam. But Mike, whew, not much relief even heading overnight tomorrow night.
Yeah, let's get through it.
We can get through it. We'll do it.
Together as a team, watch for all your friends and relatives.
Yes.
And make sure everyone's okay. Thanks, DJ. Coming up later in sports, WIFR sports reporter